today we will be exploring puppy essentials. If you guys haven't seen my video on 10 ways to convince your parents to get you a puppy of your own, go check that out. I'm going to put it at the end of the video. So, first thing that you need to have when you get a puppy. So, the dog breeder actually gave us this, and it is a kennel. So, what a kennel does exactly is it provides good sleeping habits, and it can be kind of like a punishment for accidents. It can develop your dog's learning, because you have like all these stuff, and if you put him in there with a toy, I know this sounds kind of cruel, and lock the door, you actually eventually start to like that toy. So here is a picture of it. Thing 2, kennel bedding. So this sounds weird because eventually I'm going to say something else that's very similar to kennel bedding. So kennel bedding is going to be like, so there's going to be a kennel, of course, and then inside of that there's going to be like a little fluffy mattress. We'll show you that with the picture of the kennel soon. So what we're supposed to do is you put the mattress in the bedding, and I suggest have a couple of blankets on there just in case of accidents. And try to get a washable one because your puppy can have no-nos in the thing in the kennel bedding, so that's why I recommend a washable pet bedding for the kennel. Now here's a picture. So first thing for point number 3. So the point number 3 is food. So first you have to find what food your pet likes. So try different brands when your puppy is still developing, and remember to get the small bags, because if the puppy doesn't like the food, then you don't want to waste a huge Costco sized bag of pet food. So remember to start out with small bags. Number 2, if your puppy likes a certain food, try feeding them again, and you can stick with that. Number 3, wet food. So you can use chicken, you can use egg, you can use, any type of protein that will be essential for your dog will be good for your dog. So number 4 is toys, especially for your new puppy. So you'll see, why is toys essential? It is because 1, teething toys help develop puppy's teeth. Number 2, play toys. Just play around with them. If you don't have a dog who doesn't have toys, it's not gonna be good, because they'll always be bored. Like I can tell you, like most of the day, Muffin's just like lying on his back with toys in his mouth. Number 3, it's a good way for your puppy to get rid of boredom. I know this is kind of touching on point 2, and here are a picture of some of Muffin's toys. Point number 5, pet food bowls. So you guys might be thinking, pet food bowls? Do you really need that? Can we just give them in a dinner plate? No, because kibbles are not good for humans. This is kind of a way of protecting yourself and your pet. So what you can do is that for your dog, remember to get stainless steel pet bowls, and try to keep a separate sink that is kind of like a dirty sink. So we have one in the laundry room that we don't use, and we use it to clean Muffin's food bowls. I do not recommend putting them in the washer, because they can get technically dogs have their like saliva and stuff on it. You don't want that in your plates, especially because they're dogs. And yeah, so that's the 5th point. Also, why you need a belt is that you could unknowingly like step on your dog. I know this sounds weird, but I think we've done it once or twice when Muffin didn't have a belt. So a harness is important because it doesn't put too much pressure on their neck, and because it actually puts their pressure on their chest, not their neck, which you can actually accidentally choke a dog by putting too much pressure on his neck. And collar is important for name pet owner identification. Remember to get like some kind of dog license for your dog. You will need that. So here's a picture of Muffin's collar, harness, and belt. 7. Brushes. Both type of brushes. Oral and comb. So you'll need to brush once a day if you get a dog with a lot of hair, such as Havanese. So what we will need to do, because they have so much hair, you will need to brush them to make sure they don't have any knots or mats. At least once a day. Twice a day is even better. There's no limit to brushing your dog. So remember to brush your dog evenly, go everywhere, even through his private part, and remember to brush everywhere on your dog. Okay, so another part of the brushing, the second brush. Oral hygiene. So oral hygiene is important. We brush Muffin about once every other day. That doesn't sound like a lot, but dogs don't need them as much as humans. Once in every 2 days is fine. Once every day is fine. As long as you do it once every other day, you should be good to go for brushing. Here's a picture of Muffin's brushes and... So you might already have this item in your house, which is the 0.8 is a vacuum cleaner, especially if your dog sheds. Even if your dog doesn't shed. So Muffin here doesn't actually shed. But remember, when you're combing his hair, some of his hair is likely to actually get on the brush. Vacuum cleaners are important, especially if you want to groom your dog at home. Do, shedding dogs. And yeah, I recommend doing any vacuum cleaner is fine, I guess. So, on to the 9th point. Pee pads. So, pee pads are very important, especially for dogs, because they're still going to do accidents throughout your house. Also, when it's raining or snowing or any type of precipitation and you don't want your dog to get wet, they're the ideal thing. Sometimes, I guess you can use them to train your dog, but I would say that the best thing to do is try to take them out. It's okay, and we actually got Muffin a raincoat as well, and we have pee pads for him just in case it's like snowing really bad. And that is point number 9. Here is a picture of Muffin's pee pads. 10. Playpens. So you guys might be thinking, isn't a kennel enough? It's not, because playpens, what they do, that I would recommend a retractable one, which means it's not always enclosed as a playpen. I would say you can make it stretchable, because when your puppy is first home, you have to restrict it to one room. I recommend that be a hardwood room, because your puppy is still gonna have accidents. Remember not to be too tough on them, because they're still new to this world compared to you, who's probably alive for at least 10 years by now. So yeah, I would say that dogs are very cute, totally worth the money. They give a lot of love. You need to give them discipline, love, responsibility, routine for them to be good. So here is a picture of Muffin's playpen. So, hope you guys enjoyed 10 things that you will need to start having your puppy at your house. So, let's just do a quick recap. Your puppy gives love, discipline, responsibility. You need to remember to take them on the routine. You got to remember their pee-poo schedule. Try to make that a normal thing. Like Muffin's thing is once go at 9, once go at 12, once go at 3, once go at 6, and then once go at 9 for the night. So that's Muffin's routine. But remember, puppies have a smaller bladder, so they will only have like probably 1 hour intervals, maybe even less than that. Just try to remember to, and don't be too hard on them, especially because they're just learning and it's still new to the world. And yeah, okay, hope you guys enjoyed the 10 tips. I will leave a little link in the description to my 10 ways to convince your parents to get a dog, and it's going to be in the outro. See you guys next time. Goodbye!